listeners at home. Welcome to your darling program. Welcome to Abntv newspaper review. Here with me, I have the Tribune newspaper. And the headline story here with me with the Tribune newspaper. Labour Party meets today may sanction members who attended Abia convention. APC NEC gradually intensified lobby of governors orders blocks. Increasing VAT to 10% will consume Nigeria. Fayose absent as Ekiti PDP caretaker committee meets stakeholders. Osun ready for transition to agro-industrial state Edileke. NAFDA begin prop of miracle waters and miracle soap. 48 killed and 50 cows burnt as petrol tanker explode in Niger State. Now the story in details. Federal government and state government should deploy AI for good governance, communication, and professionals. The communication scholars and professionals have admonished state governments and the federal government to develop policies on artificial intelligence, fact-checking, and verification. This, they noted, could be achieved by collaboration with big tech companies, government agencies, civil society organizations, and academic. This call was contained in the communication issues at the end of 11th Annual Conference and General Meeting of the Association of Communication Scholars and Communications of Nigeria, signed by General Secretary Dr. Solomon Oyeleye. The conference call was scheduled to keynote address delivered by publishers of Premier Times, Mr. Depo Olorunyomi, where they posited that the artificial intelligence holds prospects for quality public service delivery, inequities, and good governance, growth, and accountability. Federal government and state government should deploy AI for good governance. The full details of this story is in page 3 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Osun is ready for transition to agro-industrial states. Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State has declared that the state is now ready for transition to an agro-industrial society with ongoing multi-sectoral infra in operate and re-sector policy framework currently being put in place. The governor made the remarks while updating industry companies and leading Nigeria businessman of the 16th birthday of the wife of the former Senate President, Mrs. Bukola Saraki, over the weekend in France. The governor, who debroned support for the state's industrial investment summit commencing this week in Osogbo, told the governor that the administration is focused on infrastructure upgrade as a strategy to ease the business environment and attract businesses into the state. According to the governor, the huge infra deficit is rated from the procedures was a strong discrepancy to business and investors, both local and foreign, noting that his administration thereby decided to massively address that yearning gap to improve the economic fortunes of the state. He narrated how his administration is constructing new kilometers of rural road to achieve rural trade connectivity, the construction of intercity roads to ease rural urban leakage, and the construction of disposed road and flyover bridge to ease construction as major town centers. Osun is ready for transition for agro-industrial states. The full details of this is on page 4 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper. This cause more prioritize investment in smart distribution grids for improved power supply. Managing Director Professor Global Service Limited, Engineer Ademola Agolo, has expressed his full support for the recent statement by the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission Chairman, urging distributor companies to take responsibility and invest in solutions to fix Nigeria power sector. He emphasized the critical need for DISCOs to prioritize investment in small distribution grid infrastructure, particularly in states where NNRC has granted regulatory control over electricity distribution. Agolo, in a statement, stressed that the futures of Nigeria power sector lie in modernizing the nation grid infrastructure, and smart distribution grid are fundamental parts of the transformation. He said, and he urged states with regulatory autonomy under the new Electricity Act to actively invite investors into distributor network services, thereby enabling a diversified and reliable power generation system across Nigeria. Agoro, in an energy expert, enlightened the smart grant, providing the tools necessary to address long-standing challenges in Nigeria power sector, such as frequent outage, energy losses, and inability to meet rising demand. Agoro said the NERC chairman call is timely and necessary. Discourse needs to move beyond excuse and make tangible investments that will improve the quality of electricity distribution across the country. Discourse must prioritize investments in smart distribution grants for improved power supply. The full details of this story is on page 6 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Fast Cash offers us free loans for school fees and supplies. First City Monuments Bank (FCMB) is alleviating the financial worries that often accompany the start of a new school time by offering Nigeria's quick access to funds through its instant digital loan solution Fast Cash. According to the leaders, this greatly eases the financial burden on parents and guardians, enabling them to prioritize their children's education. With Fast Cash, parents and guardians can safely secure up to 200,000 to cover tuition fees and the cost of essential school supply, such as textbook, uniform, and stationery. Ms. Adetunji Lamidi, divisional head of personal banking of FCMB, enlightened the conference of Fast Cash, saying, "We understand the financial pressure families face, particularly when it is time for students to return to school. Fast Cash is designed to provide immediate relief by offering fast and hassle-free access to funds. We aim to ensure that every Nigerian can support their educational commitments without delay or financial stress. Borrowers can complete the process in less than 5 minutes via the FCMB new mobile app or by dialing *329*11*9 only mobile phone. Fast Cash offers hassle-free loans for school fees supplies. The full details of this story is page 7 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Another story here with me in Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Seek partnership with NGF to deepen insurance penetration across 36 states. The Commissioner for Insurance and the Chief Executive of the National Insurance Commission, Mr. Olusegun Ayo-Omiseyin, said his visit to the Director General of the Nigeria Governor Forum, Dr. Abdulateef Shitu, was to employ ways of deepening insurance penetration across the 36 states of the Federation. The CFR stated this when he paid a contested visit to Dr. Shitu in Abuja at the weekend. He said the reason the commission was the NGF secretariat was to discuss how a coordinated approach can be adopted in working with the states, and that the collaboration must start from engaging the NCF secretariat as the policy ombudsman for the state's governor. The CF thanked the DG for the warm welcome and the brief the secretariat on the core mandates of the NECOM, which is supervising, regulating, and developing the insurance sector in Nigeria. He noted that the job specifically entails how the culture of insurance can be deepened by getting the nations as a whole to comply with some of the compliant insurance as provided in the law. Seek partnership with NGF to deepen insurance penetration across 36 states. The full details of this is in page 18 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And lastly, here with me in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, Stanbic IBTC pension managers reaffirm commitments to retirees. The Stanbic IBTC pension managers have reassured its clients of unwavering commitments of the vision statements of the company to secure the futures of pensions contributed through innovative solutions that empower them to retire well. Speaking in a channel of video currently circulating online showing a client as one of a Stanbic Pensions Experience Center who experienced as distress, Olumide Oyesan, Chief Executive of Stanbic Pension Managers, while noting that the company has successfully resolved the concerns and processed the benefits of the clients within the establishment's timeline, and reassured clients of commitment to clients. Oyesan said, "Our dedication to providing subset pensions fund administration for both private and public sectors employees is evident through our focus on timeline payments and effective investment strategies. Currently, we disburse about 7 billion monthly to almost 80,000 retirees and have paid over 1.3 trillion naira to retirees since the inception of the contribution pension scheme. With stakeholders fund exceeding 16 billion naira, Stanbic IBTC pension managers is far above the regulatory ministry of 5 million naira and well positioned to support our clients in achieving a secure retirement. Stanbic IBTC pensions managers reaffirm commitments to retirees. The full details of this story is in page 20 of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And before we come back to the second edition of this program, The Punch newspaper, if you'd like to follow us on our website, you can click on www.abntv network. On our website, click on www.abntv network. And we also have our social media. You can follow us and click and subscribe and like and comment. On our Facebook, you can click on Abntv Houston. On our Facebook, subscribe and like and comment and share. You can click on Abntv Houston. And we also have our YouTube. You can click on Abntv Nigeria. And likewise, our Twitter, you can click and follow us on our Abntv Houston. And lastly, on our Instagram, subscribe and like and comment and share. You can click on Abntv Nigeria. And before we come back to the second edition of this program, The Punch newspaper, let's listen to what we have for you in our studio. We'll be right back.
African Broadcasting Network. African Broadcasting Network. It's all about Africa. It's all about motherland. Celebrating rich cultural heritage. ABN, we bring the best. It's Africa. Broadcasting Network. Broadcasting Network. African Broadcasting Network. Entertainment, education. African Broadcasting Network. Oh yeah. Information, cultural value. African Broadcasting Network. ABN, celebrating Africa's rich cultural heritage.
And welcome back, and I hope you enjoy what we have for you in our studio. Now to the second edition of this program, The Punch newspaper. And the headline here with me with The Punch newspaper: strike, ASU government plans to meet Wednesday. Group shoes Lagos over $100 million Dangote land deal. 4 billion in legal arms, 10 charged with terrorism. Marketers plant petrol imports as NNPC Dangote stock drag. 48 passengers and 50 cows killed in Niger tanker fire. Over 1,000 soldiers resigned from army in 4 years. Now the story in details. Panel and ASU meets Wednesday over strike threats. The federal government has set up committee to resolve certain gross arrests raised by the Academic Staff Union of University in an autonomous issue. Close to 3 weeks ago, the Vice President, ASU, Professor Chris, made this known to the Punch in Abuja. The committee will meet on September 11, 2024. These were the resolution made at the end of the closed-door meeting held between ASU leadership and the representative of the Federal Ministry of Education, headed by Professor Tai Maman. The meeting is over. Committee was set up to resolve IPPIS/EAA and salary arrests to meet the team meet. Following the resolution reached at the Union National Executive Council meeting at the University of Ibadan on August 19, 2024. Public university lecturers threatened to go on nationwide strike over the federal government's failure to honor the 2009 renegotiated agreement. ASU demand included improvements on welfare and university funding and asking the provision of university nationwide. In response to ASU, the Ministers of Education, Tai Maman, noted that the most of its issues contention dated as far as the 1981. Panel and ASU meet Wednesday over strike threats. The full details of this is page 8 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Federal government Chinese firm signed power and water supply MOU. The Federal Capital Territory Minister Nsem Wike has signed 2 memoranda of understanding with the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation and the China Geoengineering Corporation Overseas Construction Group to enhance the lighting of the Federal Capital Territory and the boost improved rural water supply. The announcement was made in a statement issued to newsmen in Abuja on Sunday by the Director of Press in the Office of FCC Ministers, Anthony Ogunleye. The MOU was signed in Beijing, China during Wike's visit to the President Bola Tinubu for the Forum of China-African Cooperation Summit. The statement added that the project outlined in the MOU are set to be completed in time for the 50th anniversary of the creation of the FCT. The minister emphasized that this initiative aligned with President Tinubu's agenda to bring positive changes to the FCT. Federal government Charles firm signed Powers and Water Supply MOU. The full details of this story is in page 21 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Federal government vows to sustain agri-growth. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, recently visited Workers' Rice Limited advanced 250 metric tons rice processing facility in Agungun, Kebbi State, where he rested the federal government's resolve to sustain the growth in the agricultural sector. In a statement made available to our correspondents on Sunday, the visit understood President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to strengthen local economic and addressing natural disaster challenges. Accompanied by Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris and the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Senator Atiku Bagudu, Edun toured the state-of-the-art facility to inspect the rice production process in preparation for this upcoming wisest harvest. He praised Workers' Rice for its significant contribution to Nigerian economy, stating, Workers' Rice has played a pivotal role in supporting thousands of farmers and contributing significantly to our national economy. The facility represents a crucial part of our agricultural infrastructure. The chairman of Workers' Rice and vice chairman of CAG Group, Farouk Gume, expressed appreciation for his visit and enlightened that it concluded with the near completion of the second phase of their rice mill. He added that this inspection increased their capacity from 120 million tons to 250 milestones. We are humbled by the minister's visit and to reaffirm the government's recognition of the agricultural value chain and critical role in Nigeria economic development. Federal government vows to sustain agri-growth. The full details of this story is in page 23 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here we see in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Dangote skills certain to open soon, says official. Dangote Cement PLC has announced that it has set to open a $1 million skills development centers in Lokoja, Kogi State to boost youth empowerment and economic development. The skills centers was conceived by the president of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, and the government of the Kogi State. According to a statement from the company Corporate Communication Department, the plant director of the Dangote Cement, Azad, said the project will be completed within the coming months. Said that the skill station is part of the series of corporate social responsibility initiative undertaken by the cement company. The plant directors indicated that the numerous SCR programs are scheduled for implementation. He noted that the facility will significantly generate skills and in time create job opportunity for Nigeria youth who will be the primary beneficiary. Dangote Cement PLC is a socially representative company committed to implementing various developmental programs for our host communities. We have an active community development agreement in place and ensuring that we exist in harmony, he said. Additionally, we implemented various empowerment schemes totaling billions of naira, he added. Dangote Skill Center to open soon, says the officials. The full details of this story is in page 26 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. 15 naira transfer level may grant fintech economists one. The federal government's recent moves to products of 15 naira electronic money transfer level from customers' transaction has sparked criticism from economists who warn that the move may discourage digital transaction and harm the economy. The level was set to take effect soon and will apply to every inflow of 10,000 and above received by the customer of fintech companies, including OPay and Money Points. The former chief economist at Zenith Bank, Mazel Okeke, told the Punch that the move was ill-timed and could have reaching negative consequences in the fintech sector, which has been growing rapidly in recent years. Okeke urged that the government has decided to boost revenue through this measure may be unintended consequences, particularly and harming the economic and sealing innovation in the fintech sector. The federal government's move to impose a 15 naira level on fintech transaction is driven by a desire to boost revenue. However, this approach may have unforeseen consequences, and by targeting digital transaction, 50 naira transfer level may grant fintech economics 1. The full details of this story is in page 26 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. Another story here with me in the Nigerian Punch newspaper. Redan inaugurates committees to drive housing sector growth. The Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria has taken a step in enhancing the growth and sustainability of the housing sector by unveiling 24 specialized committees. These committees, comprising over 100 dedicated members, are set to drive key initiatives aimed at addressing the pressing housing challenges faced by Nigeria. During a press conference held at the Rwandan Secretariat in Abuja recently, the President of Rwandan, Akintoye Adeoye, enlightened the association committee to foster collaboration among the key stakeholders advocating for variable policies and established industry standards. He emphasized that the formation of those committees mark a new chapter in Rwandan efforts to support the government's mission of providing affordable and sustainable housing for Nigeria. Adeoye commended the leadership of the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangua, for his remarkable achievements within just 1 year, which greatly advanced President Bola Tinubu's Renew Hope agenda. Rwandan inaugurates committees to drive housing sector growth. The full details of this story is in page 27 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. And lastly, with me, Nigerian Punch newspaper. CDS Intech empowers orphanage with solar energy. The CDS Intech Solution Limited has donated solar power and other resources to Little Saints Orphanage as part of its commitment to community empowerment. According to a statement, the firm paid a courtesy visit to a Little Saints Orphanage home recently in Lagos. During the visit, the firm disclosed that it provided essential food items and installed a renewable energy solar system to ensure a reliable and continuous power supply for the orphanage residents. Our team had the opportunity to engage with the children and staff, learning about their daily experience, challenges, and aspirations. In addition, in donating food and consumables to support their well-being, we installed a solar energy system that will significantly enhance power reliability across the facilities, the firm noted. The head of Human Resources of CDS Fintech Solution, Sisilope Olatunji, said, by ensuring access to continuous power, we are not only bringing light to their homes, but also empowering the children and staff of Little Saints Orphanage Home. This initiative reflects our deep commitment to corporate social responsibility and our dedication to building a brighter and more sustainable future for Nigerian communities. The CDS EdTech empowered orphanage with solar energy. The full details of this story is in page 36 of Nigerian Punch newspaper. And that's what we have for you on our newspaper review. If you'd like to follow us on our website page, you can click on www.abntv network. If you'd like to follow us on our website, click on www.abntv network. And we also have social media. We have the Facebook, we have the YouTube, we have the Twitter, we have the Instagram. You can click and share and like, and please subscribe and share and like and comment. On our Facebook, you can click on Abntv Houston. On our YouTube, you can click on subscribe and like and share and comment. You can click on Abntv Houston. And likewise, we also have our Twitter. You can click on Abntv Houston. And on our Instagram, you can click on Abntv Nigeria. Try to subscribe and like and comment. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. My name is Kenny Afolabi. Bye for now.